Mark, thank you very much. Region Ahead working to help small business owners across our region that have been impacted by these devastating floods. Here to tell us more about how the organization is helping out, Andy Dietrich. Andy, one of the regional founders of Region Ahead. First of all, what an amazing show of love and support from our community through the first week and a half. Tell us more about it.
Yeah, it's been a wild ride, but as of this afternoon, we got one big grant in for $100 grand from Blue Cross Blue Shield of Tennessee this afternoon, and Crown Laboratories stepped up just right when I was getting ready to walk in the door here. We're over $460,000 raised in a week and a half.
Closing in on $500,000 brought into Region Ahead. Tell us more about the group. Started several years ago during COVID, a way to help our small businesses.
Yeah, I started hearing stories during COVID about businesses that were struggling that I didn't realize that would be struggling, and I kept hearing these stories over and over again. So we pulled the chambers and other economic development agencies together and several business owners to create a fund and grant process to raise money to give to these businesses like a lifeline till we would get out of COVID. So we did that through COVID, shut it down, hope not have to activate it again. This happened 11 days ago, the hurricane coming through, flooding businesses, so we started Region Ahead again, taking money in. Businesses can go to regionahead.com that were hurt or suffering because of it in 17 counties in Northeast Tennessee and Southwest Virginia and put in a grant application.
Tell us more about the application process. Regionahead.com, that's where you go as a small business in order to fill out that application. Very easy and important to do it early.
Yes, yeah, go in there. If you're a business, it's going to ask you some financial questions, tell the story about your business, what you do, where you're located, what happened to you during the flood. And we have an anonymous grant committee that meets weekly that will go through it, determine based off how much money we've gotten raised and how many grant requests have come in, and decide on how much money goes back out. So I don't have anything to do with that. I'm just out trying to generate support for this and raise money, and then I let other people hand the money back out. So it worked during COVID. It's going to work again this time. This time it's going to be more long and drawn out because the devastation is so severe, and we're dealing strictly just with the donations going in to help businesses in the 17 counties in Northeast Tennessee and Southwest Virginia.
And you mentioned the 17 counties, large area, Northeast Tennessee and Southwest Virginia, and every area, the applications are all looked at equally.
Yes, they're all looked at equally. There's no favoritism. That's why we have an anonymous grant committee that looks through them all. But it's mainly, what you've seen on TV, the Carters, Unicoi, and we've even go all the way up in Damascus in Virginia. You see Damascus is underwater. So I hope that businesses up there will apply as well. But we're already getting applications in, and we hope to start distributing money in a little over 2 weeks.
Still a chance to give also, if you find it in your heart to help Region Ahead. How can folks do that?
Yeah, at regionahead.com, you scroll to the bottom, donate financially there, and you can put in $100 up to $100,000. We all need to dig deep right now in our region. Maybe put something aside you're going to spend money on to give back to these people who have lost everything. They may have put their retirement savings into their business and lost it. And let's be compassionate for them and think of them in their dire time of need.
Andy, well, thank you very much for the work you're doing on top of your daily work in order to help our friends and neighbors in the business community. Here are the details one more time. Grants will begin going out to businesses in Southwest Virginia and Northeast Tennessee here within a couple of weeks. You can find the application to apply for help. You can find the way to donate. It's all right there on the website. Give it to us one more time, Andy.
Regionahead.com.